We've been here for 15 hours. I'm starting to lose my rhyming powers.
But it's baby CPR.
We must make it rhyme.
So when a baby stops breathing, it's remembered in time.
Nursery rhymes, a memorable way to learn how to resuscitate a baby. It's a fun but serious message when only 22% of parents in our region have first aid training specifically for babies. The new campaign, launched by St John's Ambulance, hopes to redress that, in knowing exactly what to do when a newborn life hangs in the balance.
The whole point of the campaign we've got at the minute is we're keeping it simple, nice. It's a safe way to do first aid, reliable, firm way to do first aid. The easier you teach it, the more people are going to remember it. And if you've got a first aid course, you've got the skills behind you. So that in an emergency situation, hopefully your instincts just kick in, you remember what you've been told to do and you do it afterwards. That's the time when you can sort of, go into a bubble and wreck.
24-year-old Daniel Meeson knows firsthand the importance of baby first aid when he himself was faced with a distressing situation.
I heard a massive scream. It didn't sound like a cry for help. It was just very blood-curdling. So I sort of approached the door with caution and then quickly realised it was my neighbour from down the street holding his lifeless baby in his arms. The baby was soaking wet. I could see a colour of her skin, very pale and already turning blue, and her eyes were completely black. I gave 5 initial rescue breaths in the hallway and then took her in the living room and placed her on the couch. The paramedic popped his head round and said, "Well done, she's alive." And I just filled up. I was overwhelmed.
Get the baby on a nice firm surface, a high surface if possible. So we're going to start with 5 puffs of air into the baby's mouth. Cover the mouth and nose with your mouth. Now we're going to pump the chest 30 times. Another 2 puffs of air in the mouth. And then the compressions again. So we do 5 breaths, 30 compressions, then 2 breaths, 30 compressions. Only do 5 the very first time.
And a series of new courses are running alongside the Nursery Rhymes Inc. campaign, which will teach the correct life-saving skills with the progression of age.
The new course we've got, it's just a little 3-hour course, and I know why people don't go on them. It's because they think, oh, it's going to be like school, I'm going to sit there, and you know what I mean? No, it's dead relaxed. I'm really looking forward to doing this one. And it's broke down into age-related injuries and incidents, and that's what I'm liking about it. What happens when they're 0 to 3 months? What happens when they get to 6 months and they're starting feeding? What happens when they're 9 months and they're starting toddling about? We'll show you what to do, we'll answer your questions and explain it. And like I say, please don't be frightened. It's a serious subject. It does not have to be taught in a serious way. And we find that works best. We really do.